Hi guys, and welcome to episode 2 of Friendfiction, the Jamie and Claire podcast. Today we are joined by our lovely special guest, our good friend Marlene.
Marlene is a musician, a writer, a singer,
a model,
name 3 more. A beautiful
comedian,
woman, someone who wears glasses.
So you're going very physical. I'm trying
Claire
to really...
cares about my soul.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm really more of a...
I like to look at you.
Yeah, you guys have more romanticism vibes. Yeah, I know big words.
Today we are talking about Strakid Productions.
Yay! And guys, there's a lot of things I could have came on this podcast to talk about. Oh yeah. But I'm really excited about this one. And just so you get a little sense of who I am, I could have talked about Dan and Phil. I could have talked about Larry Stylinson, which I don't support, but I could have gone so into that. Yeah. I've been there, not with Larry Stylinson, but
with the Beatles.
With the Beatles. I don't support it. I think it's wrong. I could have talked about it for hours.
Maybe that'll be another episode.
We went with something not romantic. Because I guess both of those options were. Well, except for that one and the other one. Okay. So we have a lot of things to learn. I can't wait to jump into this. Yes, some of the Starkids are romantically involved.
Wait, in real life?
Yeah. Yes, and some of them have previously been
beautiful.
romantically involved and are no longer romantically involved.
So, okay, to give you a sense, I watched Nurdy Prudes Must Die for the first time yesterday. And that is the only Starkid thing I've ever seen.
That's beautiful and hilarious. That is, for those of you who don't know, that is the third part
of a trilogy series, right?
Yeah. It's not necessarily something where you have to see the other ones to get it, but it does make it more enjoyable because there's like lore and references to the other ones, you know.
And
I forgot that the and I'll say guys come in that
the
one.
Lords in Black. Lords in Black.
Were you like, what is this?
I said
that is crazy.
I said, now who are these people from Candyland coming into this musical?
No, I'll say, oh my gosh, it's hilarious, Claire, because the Lords in Black, it's a big thing for people in the fandom, this musical, because it's the first time that they've all been presented in their human form. We've never seen those characters like that. They're usually just little dolls. And so when they were played by actual members of the cast, like, people were like, oh my gosh, they look so cool. Look at the way they did the costume.
I was going to say that the lollipop one was awesome.
Yes, it's so beautiful. But yeah. So yeah, you don't need to see the other ones to get it, but there's also 2 different series called the Nightmare Time series. There's a season 1 and a season 2 that also comes before Nurdy Prudes Must Die. So you missed 2 musicals and 2 seasons of something, and you skipped right to the end.
It's like watching Endgame before anything else.
Yeah, you watch Endgame first. But hey, it's the best one, so why bother?
I really liked it. It was so good. The songs were brilliant. All of them are stuck in my head. I loved all the characters. Okay, this was my big question. Are they making another one? No. Because Grace Chastity at the end, like... No, right, it does lend itself to, like, but you could imagine it, but no, it's not meant to be that. Because each of the Hatchetfield the Hatchetfield ones, those musicals, they basically always end with a, and everything looks like it worked out. Oh, but wait a second! Because the Lords in Black are kind of tormenting them this town
across,
And is there a reason for that I don't know about? Because I've only seen
evil
Nurdy
entities.
Prudes.
It's not like you have to assume. I think that there's lore that probably exists when Corey Doris's character, the president, was like explaining that book and stuff. Like when they went to go see the book and then they did the incantation and whatever.
He's actually a mayor. He's not the president.
I think it is. My bad. The president is in Black Friday.
Oh, okay.
There must be a reason why it's just on Hatchetfield. I just have to assume that there's a curse like over this town.
Yeah. Or somehow like the Lords of Darkness got. Lords in Black? What are they? Lords in Black?
Lords in Black.
Lords in Black. Lords in Darkness. I'm actually writing a fan fiction.
50 Shades of Lord.
50 Shades of Lord in Blacker. I've never seen or read 50 Shades of Grey. Just to put that out there.
I've only seen a couple scenes.
All right.
But, yeah, I don't know that I don't know that it's canon that like the things that are happening in Hatchetfield are happening anywhere else in the world. I've never heard of that. It's like the Hatchetfield series of shows where only this fucked up stuff is happening there. They don't really reference like something else. At the end of the guy who didn't like musicals, like sometimes there will be things where because of the events in Hatchetfield, some other areas of the world are affected, but it all has to do with Hatchetfield.
Well, and clearly the president came in the Black Friday.
Yeah, so it becomes like a world like crises, but
it has to emanate from Hatchetfield.
That makes sense.
Now, I will say there's that trilogy. There's a bunch of one-off musicals they've done.
Yeah, they did the Harry Potter one, right?
Yes, they did a lot of Harry Potter musicals.
Let's talk about this. Let's go back to the beginning. So the way that Starkid was invented was that first of all, Starkid was the whole reason that I wanted to go to University of Michigan.
It started at U of M?
If you aren't...
Did it start at U of M?
Yes, it did. It started in the basement. It started in this basement where they like would put on productions. And they put on this show. This is actually, I believe, technically the second show that they had ever done. I think that they did Lord of the Rings parody before this, but that was not something that was like filmed for the rest of the world, really.
Wait, you're saying a Harry Potter musical was like the second thing?
Yeah, a Harry Potter musical was the second thing that the Lang brothers, like, second big professional, like, you know what I mean? Production that they, like, put on together with their friends. So, part of it was, like, I think part of it was kind of an open audition thing where it's like, well, we're all here at U of M doing musical theater or acting or whatever you're here for. So, like, I'm sure they had different talents to pull from, but it is supposed to be a thing that was centered around their friends and wanting to be like, oh my goodness, I have this idea for a Harry Potter musical trilogy. It would be so funny if Lauren was Draco Malfoy. Like,
that being said, you might notice if you go through some of the later musicals, some of them are not as good at singing as others of them.
So let me just let's all be calm.
Kindness in my heart with love.
I'm going to say I did want to preface before we started this that I think being a true fan of something means that you have criticisms and that you realize the things that are wrong with it. It also means that you give grace in certain areas. Her name is Grace Chastity. They call her Grace Chastity to bully her.
To silence her.
And let's talk about how this represents women.
But anyways,
wow, I'm just as bad as they are.
Yeah, I guess you're Max. Which is actually
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, so they started this together, and it's a very like friend-inspired thing, and that's why moving forward through the years, even when they are no longer like U of M students.
Wouldn't it be crazy if they've been students this entire time and they keep retaking courses so they could be like, yeah, we're still University of Michigan.
Please give us support. Oh, we're just college kids.
Yeah, and
send us
you're
some money
35
for our Kickstarter, please. But yeah, so they call themselves like a closed company. You know what I mean? So anybody now who's like in their musicals, they are a friend of a friend or something. Like, they don't outsource, like, hey, we're looking for a new character.
So we're not getting on it. Let's...
Yeah, we're never going to make it. And even, unless we become friends with Angela. But anyways,
please!
Even for Black Friday, where they had a child actor, it was the student of one of their actors, Kurt Mega, who like runs an acting class, and he had been teaching her for a few years. And so when they were like, actually, we don't want one of us to be playing a kid, we want a real kid to do this, he was like, I have someone for you.
I've got one.
Like, this is Kendall. And Kendall is awesome. She was so talented, and she was probably the best singer in our musical.
I have no comment on that. I didn't see it. But she ate them up, I'm sure.
But yeah, and if you go to their like YouTube, their most played video is Act 1, Part 1 of a Harry Potter musical because it was 2009 and they didn't know how to like they couldn't just put the whole musical on one thing, so each one is separated into many different videos.
My gosh,
With like
are
the
you
worst
serious?
camera quality you've ever seen.
Yes, and it's terrible. It's like
It's
cameras that are
awesome.
set up like in the back of the room. and
Oh,
stuff like that. But they did have different angles, you know, so
That's
they
something.
could like, you know, do something. Very limited angles. They probably had like 2. They probably had 2
Hey,
or 3, but
you
it
can
was
still
okay.
put an S on that. Angles. Okay.
Angles.
Once I got to Trail of Oregon, I feel like it started looking.
Now I'm gonna say this. I'm also going to share my opinions, which yes, I agree. Like the camera quality was
They
better
stepped
by
it
then.
up.
The second show that they did was Me and My Dick, which I don't know if I'm allowed to
And-
say that.
Yeah. Frankly, I've heard of a lot of Starkid musicals, like the Oregon Trail, whatever. Like I've seen clips from that. I've seen clips from all of them. Never in my
Never
life
heard
have
of
I heard
this.
about this one.
That's because it's not great. I mean,
It's not great. It's like more supposed to be like funny and silly than anything else, really. And so basically, the idea of that, because I don't really need to talk about Harry Potter musical. Harry Potter musical was very good, and a lot of people have seen it. It has like maybe 12 million views
Which
or something like that.
I am shocked that the Starkid YouTube channel has under 1 million subscribers.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
I'm like actually shocked by that.
I don't know that I'm subscribed to it. I guess I just trust that if they're doing something, it'll
You'll
come to
hear
me.
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think it's still fucked up, you know.
but
But I'm not doing anything about
I'm
it.
not gonna make any motion.
it was a good musical. The opening number, I think the reason why it's Act 1, Part 1 is because that's where actually the opening number spans two
Multiple videos.
because it's so long.
Oh, that's
What?
But yeah, people love the intro to that one. It's like
Okay.
very iconic. Their first song, like
Maybe I'll have to
introducing all the
watch it.
characters and introducing like the kind of parody it's gonna be.
Mm.
I really like their second Harry Potter musical. And one of my references for like what kind of a parody it is when the second Harry Potter musical actually goes back in time.
Oh.
So the first one is
The Crimes of Grindelwald.
yes. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So
You find him in the basement of U of
of
M.
UM. So the first one probably takes place during either their second or third year.
Mm.
And then the other one, they decided, like, oh, let's actually make a parody about, like, what their first year at Hogwarts was like or whatever. And the Harry Potter musicals don't follow the books at all. Like, they take elements from the third book and put it in the first book. It's whatever.
Like
It's
the
just
time
whatever
warp
they
part.
think whatever they think is going to be the most
Wasn't that
interesting
just
for
what
the
J.K. Rowling did for her final one?
What?
The Cursed Child.
Oh,
story.
you know what? I did
Whatever's
pirate
my
a version
favorite.
of that just to see.
How was
Oh
it?
yeah. I have complicated feelings on it. At the end of the day, like I hate her and I hate the world she has wrought.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That being said, I did kind of feel bad for Harry Potter's kid. I was like, damn, like I'm kind of, because I like an emo. I love an emo.
Yeah.
And the whole time he's like, God, my dad doesn't understand me because I'm Slytherin and everybody hates me. And I'm like, yes! Yes!
Oh, and I do have to cut
I
you off
only-
because this is a Starkid
Yeah,
podcast.
absolutely. I'll shut the fuck up. But it wasn't that good.
Mm.
I read the play. I didn't like see anything, and every time I tell someone like, "Oh, I just like read it and it wasn't good," they're like, "Yeah, you really got to see the effects. The effects are what makes it cool." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
I think
If
that's
you
bad.
cannot
So that's
read
not
the
good.
script- yeah, exactly. Like, if you cannot read the script or like the play, and like
Yeah.
that's not a good sign. If you have to, if there's some element in the
But
physicality
you have to
of
imagine
it.
like everyone will be flying here during this part. It's like, okay,
Okay.
Yeah,
but
it
the
says
words
they
you
are.
read were, "Oh no, boo-hoo, I hurt my ankle."
Well, it was really boo-hoo. I heard my ankle for.
Anyways, so they go back in time, and one of the things that happens is, this is like in the first part, Harry's like, "Hey, does anyone know how to, where's platform 9 3/4? Excuse me, sir," and he talks to a train,
Train person.
the train person. I know good words too.
Perhaps the conductor.
The conductor even, I don't know. And he's like, "Sir, do you know where platform 9 3/4 is?" And he goes, no, that doesn't exist. like, people gotta stop asking me that. You're the 12th, like, it's whatever, like, you're the 40th person to ask me that today. Where it's like, why haven't they been found out yet? Like, it's insane.
And why is this dude so stupid?
But yeah. So they did Very Part Musical 1 and 2 and Me and My Bleep in the
Thanks, that makes it easier for my editing.
in U of M. And everything else, they were outside of it.
Gotcha.
Me and My Bleep is they use one of their actors, Joey Richter, who's one of my personal favorite Starkids.
Nurdy Prudes Must Die?
Yes, he's the main
Yes,
guy.
he is
the
love interest guy.
Yeah, not Richie. That's the name I remember.
Right, no.
Okay, he's very good.
Yes,
I like that one. He was good in that.
he was cute, I liked him. He had his big hair.
Yeah, he was long and greasy.
Peter Spankowski.
Yes.
He is the little brother of one of the main characters of The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, Ted Spankowski, who's also played by Joey.
And that is quite funny.
Yes.
And I see the humor there.
But, yeah, that show is about Joey Richter, the character, going through puberty, and certain people play penises. It's like guys play penises and girls play vaginas, and it's just an interesting show. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Now that you say that, I lied. There are men who play vaginas.
Now I like it.
Now we're playing with gender in a way. Like, what's the queer interpretation of this?
Yes, of course.
I'm really a feminist reading of Me and My Dick.
But yeah, there's one number in that show where it's kind of it's a layered choral thing where it's like all the penises and vaginas have kind of run away or something, and they're in like this back alley. It's very poorly lit. It's like dim, whatever, because it's a basement, and it's like gotta find my dick, gotta find my dick, gotta find my dick. and then the girls come in and they're like, he's got to find his dick. It's so funny, like it's so absurd.
Okay, I like that. Totally off topic. When did Angela join Starkid?
So recently. She joined for Black Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mariah Rose Faith.
Who plays who in Nurdy Prudes Must Die?
She changed her. Who played Stephanie in Nurdy Prudes
Oh, I liked her.
Yes.
You have to know. I don't know their names. I know who they were in Nurdy Prudes Must
Die.
Die.
Of course. Now I'll remember that.
Yes.
Mariah Rose Faith Casillas.
Stephanie.
Stephanie. She first joined in The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, and she did a great job, and everyone was like, "Oh, who is this vocalist queen?" Like
she
whatever.
Did
and
carry.
I think Jamie is the one who introduced her. Jamie.
You didn't tell me this.
Who's not in Nurdy Prudes Must Die, so you won't
They
know
don't
her.
exist. Okay.
But she's an OG Starkid member.
Which one is she that I would know? Firebringer lady?
She is Ginny.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't exist to me. She wasn't in the one I saw.
She's Charlotte.
Charlotte
in The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals. But the
yeah, I know.
Okay.
I was thinking about the lady from Firebringer.
Which also, Jamie is one of their most vocally impressive in the cast, for sure. And she knew Mariah from, like, some kind of acting, like, group or whatever that they were in, and she was like, bring her aboard. So that's how they knew her. And then Mariah was supposed to play Angela's part in Black Friday, but she got cast as Regina George in the national Broadway tour of Mean Girls. So she could no longer do that, and they were like, let's get somebody else. And I don't know who knew Angela and how they got a hold of her, but that's when Angela joined.
Wow.
And then, she became Grace Chastity.
And she did an incredible job.
So good. And have you seen, I've seen clips of their latest one that they've done, the
Cinderella one?
The Cinderella one.
Right. So let's go back to the start.
I'm sorry. I did not know this was controversial.
It's incredibly controversial for us.
Yeah, I don't know how I actually don't know how anybody else feels about it.
I don't know how anyone else feels about it, but I think it's the worst thing they ever made.
Seriously?
I didn't enjoy it.
No, talk on this. Why? Because I don't know anything about this.
It's boring. The music is bad. It's not that funny. Puppets are cool.
They had some cool puppets.
Great puppets.
They had some great puppets, and Joey did great in his puppet role, and so did John.
Yes.
It was really fantastic. Other than puppets, I can't tell if they were like, I want to make imagine if we made a Cinderella story with puppets. And that was the most they thought about it. Because it's a terrible story. And what sucks about it is their first show with a black main character, and she is one of the most talented people, if not the most talented person in their new like cast of people.
And was this person in Nurdy Prudes Must Die?
Yes, she didn't play a big part. She was like an ensemble role.
Okay.
She
played one of the nerds when they used to have the nerds on there.
One of the nerds and also one of the two cheerleaders.
Oh yes.
Her name is Bryce, and
Vocally, the most incredible.
Yes.
Really? Okay.
She's great and a great actress. I think she does a lot of vocal work in her free time, and she's great at that. And they just gave her a bad character with bad songs. They tried to do they tried to think like, oh, what if we took this old story and did like a kind of a pop rock vibe? But the problem with that is you still have to maintain an element of theater that makes it captivating and interesting and pushes the story forward. And unfortunately, they took the pop part a little too seriously, where things are repeating, and not just like melody-wise, but lyric-wise. Like there are genuine choruses to this kind of thing, where it's like, now the story has stopped so that you can sing this chorus again. And we're not learning any new information.
Yeah.
The songs didn't push us forward.
Push anything forward, and it didn't reveal anything new.
Frankly, no dirty girl.
They would be like, no, it's no dirty girl. They'd be like, oh man, and Cinderella's so upset right now. I'm so upset. I can't believe she's doing this to me, and that's why I'm sad. I wish I could get out of here. That's why I'm sad. And it's that kind of vibe.
Is that a real song?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not at all.
It's actually kind of funny. That's the thing. It wasn't fun.
It wasn't funny either. They're so good at being funny. And it was
so
terrible
funny.
This show. It was like they were not funny this show.
It was just too much like gross humor with like the trolls, I felt. Like it just wasn't.
It was and also like inappropriate humor with like the prince. Like they made like the prince like an asshole. And she
I was gonna be like, and there's no inappropriate humor in any of their others. dirty girl.
There's inappropriate humor that's funny in their others. This one was just like, and what if he was inappropriate and like rude to her and like whatever, and it's like, okay, well that's just not funny. Like it's just the same thing over and over again. Like this is not new. Like
Max was an asshole in Nurdy Prudes Must Die, but he had a cool
and
character.
He was funny,
and like
the delivery was good, and it was
purpose,
ironic in a way that was like fresh and fun. Like I think they were trying to be ironic in this one, where they're like, I don't know, but it was just in a way that's been done like before, you know, where it's like we've seen like, oh, what if the main guy was actually bad? Like what if he was actually a dick?
Yeah.
And it's like, well,
and like female empowerment. What if she had powers? And what if she was able to get out on her own?
Like feminist Cinderella, and it's like, well, you didn't invent that, so you're gonna have to do something
more.
And how did we learn from what was the bad
like
Snow White one?
2025 when this came out. Like,
No, it's I'm your bad Cinderella.
It wasn't Cinderella.
They basically did bad Cinderella. Like
and it was bad.
It wasn't for me personally.
That was bad.
But we liked the rest of their stuff.
Need to know about the dating in the cast.
Okay.
You need to explain this to me because I had
no idea.
zero. Frankly, and which is crazy because when I enter a fandom, usually I'm entering because of
with
some
the hope
sort
that
of
something romantic has happened.
or because of something romantic, and I'm like, oh, this is interesting to me. I'm gonna watch stuff now.
Yeah.
No clue.
So.
Gotta bring the
those three
sources out.
Yes.
Here.
After those 3 Michigan shows, Starship happens. And Starship is a show about an alien planet full of bugs, where like all bugs are human or whatever. And that's their first puppet show that they did. Well, no, Lord of the Rings was a half puppet show, but this is like most of the things are puppets. Only the people who are like going to explore the planet are the humans.
Gotcha.
So it was really nice. Some of the puppets were just like 2D, like cardboard, like they drew.
And I kind of love
that. But a lot
that.
of the puppets were actual like
really
puppets
cool.
that people were moving around and playing, which is awesome. I think around this time, I think it's really like 2012 that they got together, and this show came out in 2011. But they ended up going on eventually what they called the Starship Tour, where they took this kind of space theme and they put it into their tour show, and were singing songs that they had done from previous shows up to that point. I see. And certainly by this Starship Tour, 2012 era, Joey and Lauren start dating. So Peter and Ruth.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I did love Ruth, by the way.
Lauren is an
her
incredible
song
actress.
Caught me so off guard.
It's so
and it was
good.
So good. Anyway.
I think it's kind of like if you don't have anything nice, like don't say it at all a little bit.
Well, now you have to say it.
What I'm about to say. But I think that Lauren was a little more... Like, she's always presented herself as, like, an actor and a dancer foremost, and, like, singing is just kind of, like, something else she does. And she would always kind of constantly be like, no, I don't want to sing for people. I'm not, like, a singer. I don't want to, like, whatever. And she does sing, of course, in these musicals, and whatever she did in her younger days, where I'm sure she was auditioning for stuff, like, I'm sure she was singing, but she knew that she was a dancer and an actor, like, first and foremost. And she's gone on to choreograph some of their shows. Like, Nurdy Prudes Was Die, she choreographed that show.
That's awesome.
So... Yeah, but I do think she has a lovely voice, but I also fear that she was a little more vocally impressive a couple years back. And I personally, it's my theory that she kind of pushed herself down as like, I'm not a singer so much that I feel like she kind of stopped deciding to perfect that craft. And so now I feel like she kind of only excels in this, like, higher register. Okay. Where before it used to be like, oh, yeah, she kind of has, like, the higher register and, like, maybe her mids and whatever, like, not as strong, but she can still do it. Yeah. And, like, now it's like, oh, no, like, what? Like, are you, like, practicing that? Like, I don't know. I just hope that she is still, like, that she still sings in her free time. Because she has a lovely voice. But I just think, like, lately... Like, I don't know, right? It might just be, like, the roles that they're giving her as well. Like, I'm not sure. But I've just found a difference in her voice these days versus, like, back then.
I see.
Like, in terms of, one of their most popular songs ever is Granger Danger. And she does that so well.
And there's a lot of... musical?
Yes. Draco and Ron are both singing about how they're in love with Hermione.
Yes. And it's wonderful. It's fantastic. And it's funny because it's Lauren and Joey... So they have, like, chemistry when they're singing that song, even though it's about how they're in love with her.
But it's like, okay, so you're also
but, like,
in love with each other.
whenever they sing it, like, people are like, oh my goodness, like, I hope that they're dating. And people started shipping them and stuff. They kept their relationship entirely private.
Are they still together?
Then they started saying that, like, it became clear that they started living together at a certain point. And I was like, I mean, what's that? And the fact that they would call, like, the dog, like, their dog or whatever, like I think, I'd be like, guys, like, they're dating. They just, like, don't want you all up in their business. Yeah. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend like they aren't dating. I'm fine letting them have their privacy, but, like, I kind of assumed it was a thing where, like, they weren't hiding it, but they just didn't want to talk about it.
They didn't want to make a public we're dating statement.
Then, like, the second half of, like, my high school years, like, maybe this is 2022, they announced that they're engaged. And everyone was like, what? I can't believe you duped us. I can't believe you like, tricked us. I 100% was convinced you guys were just friends. Like, congratulations. I was like, guys, were they hiding it? Like,
yeah.
Does somebody have to say that they're
Shane
dating
and
for
Courtney.
you? Like, it's not Shane and Courtney. They were not Shane and Courtneying it. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. That is so crazy. Like, yeah, because Shane and Courtney weren't saying that they lived together. Like, some people had found out. Like, some people were like, hang on, look at this wall and look at this wall. Is that the same white wall?
Yeah.
But, like,
of course.
But they 100% were not even saying that they lived together.
They weren't even hiding
and Shane only after he and Courtney became confirmed was he like, yeah, and I have cats. Which everyone had previously were saying, like, these are Courtney's cats. Like, that certain stuff, like, Joey and Lauren weren't doing that. It was, they lived together, everyone knew it, and this is our dog.
Yeah.
You're freaking married at this point.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Are they married now?
Yes, they are married. Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Now,
tell me about the juicy relationships that...
So, these are two people you don't know, which, it's,
I'm like a baby. If I can't see them, they don't exist.
It's funny because, like, they're two of my favorite Starkids. I think they've done great things in their time, like, with the cast. but they are just like, they're just superheroes who do their own things now. You know, like Meredith works at a museum, and I think she's like into like, I think she has to do with like, I'm not sure. She's always talking about something that has to do with like space. So
which one's Meredith?
The Space Museum one?
The second caveman, who's not Lauren. The cave woman, who's not Lauren.
Yes, okay, that's what I thought it would be. We got work to do.
I don't want to do the work
Firebringer.
today.
Firebringer.
Is... Yeah.
And that's who you're talking about, Meredith? Is I don't want to do the work
No,
today?
that's Lauren,
No,
but the
that's
one who's going
Lauren.
like, we've got work to do. That's Meredith.
I see.
Which Firebringer is nice
They do
and
exist to
day
me.
and fun, and you should watch that one.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and it's a female protagonist, which,
yeah.
like, they didn't do that. Like,
and they didn't do
Firebringer,
that.
it was like, oh, it's our first female protagonist, and then, like, years and years and years, and, like, no other female protagonist until, like, Cinderella, probably. Which is like, oh, and you messed that up.
To be fair,
I
they're more like, no.
I would partly argue that the 3 protagonists of Nurdy Prudes Must Die.
Other, like, female protagonists.
No, I'll wait.
We're listening.
I know. I'm just kidding. I would argue that the 3 protagonists of Nurdy Prudes Must Die is Boy Nerd, Stephanie, and Grace.
And I'm not saying that that's not true, but it's undeniable that we are seeing the story through his eyes.
Very true. Very true. Yeah.
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 And even then, like...
And I don't know why I'm trying to defend them. I've watched one thing of theirs.
I'm like, actually, Starkid is actually a lot more
you don't
woke
get
than you
it.
think.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, where I was going with that was Meredith and Brian, very talented in a lot of their older stuff. They are married and have been married for years.
Which one's Brian?
Brian
Who's Brian?
is Smelly Balls from Firebringer and Remus Lupin in a Harry Potter musical.
Oh my god, yeah.
Most of this
He hasn't played any
podcast
of
is
this.
going to be, wait, which one's that? And then just us talking about roles.
Yeah. So yeah, they're married. But before they got together, Jamie and Brian dated for a little bit. Which they, obviously because it's none of our business, they haven't like talked about much, but when Brian and Meredith...
And it's none of our business, however.
But when Brian and Meredith, the only reason I found out, which I don't know if they said this previously or not, but they're just such a small company that they're like, oh, I don't care about fans, like, you know what I mean? This is just for us.
Yeah.
Where like, when Meredith and Brian had announced their engagement and stuff, Jamie had posted something and was like, oh, remember all those years ago when I saw Brian, like, thank God that's over and now he's yours, or like made some kind of joke where like where she
he's
was
yours
like,
now.
Have fun.
yeah. Where she referenced that they had been together and it was, and you know, that now Meredith and Brian are getting married all these years later. Which like at least I feel like all the comments at that time were like, huh? Like,
Why would you say that?
When did
first
that
of all?
happen? I know it sounds so weird the way that I'm saying it right now,
No,
but
but
Jamie's
was
so
it-
funny.
Okay,
and
okay.
stuff, like, I know it was normal when she said it.
That makes sense. Then.
And they're all so close. You know, like how you are with your college friends. They also made me so excited for college. Like I was like, I'm worried that I'm getting
Are you
unrealistic
disappointed?
expectations about college and the friendships I'm gonna make because they're friends forever and they make art together. But
Are you disappointed in the reality of it?
We can make art together.
Yeah.
We don't make art now, but one of these days we can make art together.
Yeah.
No, it's rarely we roll along.
Oh.
Anyways,
You haven't seen Merrily We Roll.
No, I haven't.
so
Which
yeah,
one's
Starship
that?
Tour.
And Nurdy Prudes Must Die, which one is that?
Who
Who do
I
they
thought you were
play?
saying like.
So you know, like Darren Criss is the lead of a Harry Potter musical, aka he plays Harry Potter, and Darren Criss is
Who is he in?
Blaine from Glee.
Oh. Wow.
Wait, I actually didn't know
Wow,
that.
what?
Jamie.
Seriously?
Wait, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm going into my mind palace. Blaine from Glee.
Starkid.
100% match.
And mine's like
Yeah.
Angela, Smosh. Ah.
Wait, no one else Smosh? Who are these people?
No, that's not true.
Because the TNTL.
No, I didn't watch that one, but Smosh Dread, where they do the Jenga tower.
Oh,
It's
yes.
It's Richie.
John.
Yes, and also
John.
Mariah has done it as well, I think.
Really?
Yes, a different time.
And like obviously, I started with Smosh.
But
Went
John,
to
I love John.
went to Starkid, but like so when he showed up, I was like, I know you. You're the funny one.
You.
You're the DM.
He is, wait, what?
No, he plays the boy,
He's a
doesn't he?
player.
He's the boy.
Yeah.
He's the player in the
Oh,
Christmas one.
oh boy.
That's what it is.
What?
I have a game to play if we're done with relationships. I don't know if there was any other.
Is there any other really
interesting
juicy ones?
Oh! The girl who plays the mayor's wife, the
Oh.
redhead girl,
That's his wife? I thought that was his assistant.
or assistant. Well, it's clear that they're effing or whatever.
Okay, yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? There's something going on there. Because she's talking to Stephanie like she's like her new mom.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
totally. That's
So-
why I was confused about her role.
Yeah. That redhead girl. And
We preferred Gingerly Challenge.
the guy. Her name is Kim.
Marlene, we'll bleep that if you don't want it.
And the guy who, oh my god, I can't get canceled. The guy who plays, he's one of the guys who's friends with Max.
The footballers.
The white guy.
The white football guy.
The white football guy. They are married.
Aww.
And they have been, they're like kind of high school sweethearts.
This is just like every gay
Like, they
friend
have-
group.
They've been,
Lucky.
like they've been together for like a long time.
Okay.
And according to their like social media, my perception of them as an outside person who knows nothing about them, they are like so in love.
Aww.
I think they're very sweet together. So yeah.
What's your game? I want to play this game.
Yes. And then after this, I want to address Tin Can Bros as a brother company of Starkid, who made Spies Are Forever,
What?
which is a thing that we love.
We love Spies Are Forever.
Is that the one about the presidential assassinations?
That's Assassins by Stephen Sondheim.
So no.
I wish they made that.
Did he write Nurdy Prudes Must Die?
Alright. I have
No cheating, please. Let's put this computer away.
a game and I want both of you to play.
Okay.
I have
Oh,
finished
no.
the lyric game. And so I'll read out to you the parts and then
Is
I'll
this
play.
Nurdy Prudes Must Die or is this?
Is it?
any
Yeah,
of
I was
all
gonna
of the
say.
shows. And I want
Okay,
Claire
no,
to go first.
Just try your
Okay,
best.
yeah. Alright.
I won't know if I'll get these.
Carol, my wife, you're my muse, my source of light. Carol, my love, I want you, blank.
Wait, read the first part again. Carol, my wife, you're my source of light.
You're my source of light. Carol, my love, I want you to, blank.
Die.
Okay, Marlene, what's your answer?
Choke me out at night.
You should have watched the guy who loved musicals.
Wow.
I'll say, and I'll make little comments in between these. The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals is my favorite production that they've ever done. I think it's, and not necessarily like production wise.
Yeah, but
it
it's
doesn't
just
have
your
crazy
favorite
production,
one. Yeah.
But it is my favorite story they've ever made. I think that they really hit gold. If you look at their like top viewed shows and stuff, it's like very part of musical, and The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals is like right there.
Okay.
Because it's incredible.
It's just so good.
I think they really hit the sweet spot of like, it's a very tight show. I think lately, especially in the Hatchetfield series, the lore has gotten so complex that like they need to explain a lot of things, and now it's like,
I was gonna say,
exposition.
Nerdy Prudes Must Die was 2.5 hours.
Yep, too much. Too
much.
Yeah.
much. The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals. Oh, it's short and sweet. It's so funny. All the songs are good. It's incredible.
And the characters are just really fun.
Okay.
Um,
I'll watch it.
I'm really not that special. The boy who lived is only flesh and bone. The truth is, in the end, blank, 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 blank.
You and I are gonna bone.
Wow. No.
Great.
Marlene.
This is clearly a very body
I
musical.
don't know. It's probably like I'm alone.
Like, no, it's the truth is in the end I'm pretty useless without friends.
Aww.
That's sweet.
It's sweet, but the rhyme of it
Oh.
all. The rhyme scheme of it
The
all.
rhyme of it all.
confused me.
It's different. It's
I was like,
different.
well, mine seems better, frankly. And that's why Starkid should hire me.
Starkid did a show that was the 10-year anniversary where 1 hour was medleys from all of their other shows. And the second hour, like intermission, second hour of the show is all Harry Potter songs from Harry Potter musicals 1, 2, and 3. And Darren sings this song and goes, they said that they didn't like this song and they didn't want me to sing it, but we never play the song and it's sweet and I'm gonna play it right now, so sing it with me if you know it.
Aww.
Like, they never, like, this is such a nothing song.
Yeah.
Like,
They're embarrassed by it a little, maybe because it's lack of rhyme.
but there's a puppet dragon in this production where the song
Not
that
a
he's
faithful
singing,
adaptation.
the song that he's singing is their version of, instead of Harry going to fight the dragon with, like, he's like, oh, the broom, Accio broom,
Accio,
and then
yeah.
whatever. He's like, Accio guitar, and he gets the guitar, and he starts playing this
That would get me good.
and he goes, la 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 la, and the two people playing the dragon go, wah, 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 wah,
Oh.
wah. It's so sweet.
Yeah, and in a Harry Potter musical, he is a
He's an asshole.
He's an asshole.
Terrible.
Who brings his guitar to things. There's a part where they're making fun of Hermione because she can't draw because Draco has a drawing, and then Hermione's like, oh, who even cares, Draco? And then they're like, you don't care because you can't draw. And then everyone starts going, Hermione can't draw. Hermione can't draw.
It's definitely one of their most misogynistic musicals. Like, they hate women in a Harry Potter musical. They hate them.
And while the joke of having Cho Chang be played by
A white woman
is incredible, it's very funny, but
is.
it does mean that there's no people of color in the main roles.
Bellatrix Lestrange is a black woman who went to Broadway.
Whoa! What Broadway show?
She's now, like, she made it on Broadway. Her most recent role that I know of was she played Barbara in Beetlejuice.
Wow!
I think in the national tour cast. Like, I don't
That's
think that one was
awesome.
on Broadway, but I know that she's
Chill.
been on Broadway.
Nice.
And AJ Holmes, who plays Joey Richter's heart in Me and Maya Dick.
Oh.
He has also been on Broadway, and he used to write some music for their show.
Didn't you say the guy who played Max in Nurdy Prudes Must Die?
Yes, and
went to
Max
Broadway?
also went to Broadway after Nurdy Prudes Must Die. He was in
As he should. He deserved that.
What's that one where they go back in time? Back to the
Back
Future.
to the Future.
Back to the Future. He was in the Back to the Future musical.
Gotcha.
Okay, I think that's all. Tyler Brunsman, which, like, he's such a minor, like, Starkid, like, actor. Like, he doesn't...
More like a star pet.
Oh, he played Cedric. He played Cedric Diggory. He also went to Broadway.
Oh. So yeah, it seems like all the minor ones, it's because they went off to do bigger
Better
things.
Yeah.
Well, but hey, Starkid fans are
They still have
all
Mariah.
in love with those people, so
Yeah.
maybe they have a very dedicated fan base versus doing Broadway.
And are you aware that the people who are writing these shows and founded Starkid and stuff, they're the Lang brothers. They're two brothers.
You did mention that earlier, and I went, I'm sure she'll explain it at some point.
Yes. They're two
Are they
brothers
ever
who
in
write
them?
all the shows together. Yes, Nick Lang is sometimes in them. Matt Lang, he does not do the stage.
I actually think that's so beautiful.
Right? Isn't that cool?
You gotta know your limitations.
I think it's cool just to be like, I'm not gonna be in it.
Yeah. I want the next lyric, next game, boy.
And if you're really that goddamn hungry, just eat my parents right in front of me. Blank. It's a long one.
Oh, it's long?
Okay, wait, I'll give you a little bit more of that last line. And if you're really that goddamn hungry, just eat my parents right in front of me, and I'll raise...
And I'll raise yours from the dead and eat them.
That's good.
Oh. It's like, eat my parents right in front of me. And I'll raise my something like ox friends to seek revenge.
And I'll raise my buffalo friends to seek revenge.
Oh.
That one's
And I'll raise my buffalo friends to seek revenge.
That's from
the Trail of Oregon.
Yeah.
So they're about to kill a little ox baby
Aww.
because the Trail to Oregon musical is based on the Trail to Oregon game. And so they're about to
No way.
kill this ox for food and stuff, but they're like, no, I can't do it. I'm like this poor little ox baby, and it's like, no, just do it.
Oh.
Just do it. I think they have already killed the mom and the dad at this point.
So she's a bit. Oh.
Eat my parents right in front of me, and I'll raise my buffalo friends to seek revenge. It's really funny.
Okay, next one.
Yes.
But also, I will say, I hate the Trail to Oregon. It's a
Whoa.
it's a show that I never watch ever. Something about it deeply disturbs me. I don't like the vibe that's around it, and I think it's because Jeff Blim wrote it. And I'm so sorry, Jeff Blim. I think that you're talented. You disturb me, and I don't like you. And I'm not
do I know
sure
Jeff Blim?
why, but you make me uncomfortable.
Yeah, he must have been in. What was he in Nurdy Prudes? Was he in Nurdy?
He was not in Nurdy Prudes.
He was not in Nurdy Prudes.
He is actually, you know what? He is in the pro shot of Nurdy Prudes because what they do in the. Do you know my favorite song in Nurdy Prudes, which is
Don't Eat Your Girl.
Someone's got their hands on the hatchet handle.
That one is so good.
Yeah. And when they turn the camera around and there's like other people who you see are not in the
Oh
rest of the
yeah,
show,
yeah.
they are Starkid members who are in like the Nightmare Time series and like other Hatchetfield stuff. So they exist within the world.
No.
So they decided to add them in as like a little cameo thing for the pro shot.
I see.
But
I was
that
confused
song-
by that when I was like, how they're not on
That song
stage.
goes differently in the like the stage show. They just use the actors that are on stage and they accuse them instead of like these other people.
Okay.
But he's a man in a hurry in that one.
I don't remember which those little.
Okay, well
He's
yeah.
too quick.
He's really good at playing disturbing, creepy guys. He's incredible at that, of making you feel like.
And you gotta
I'm
wonder
saying-
why.
No, I'm sure he's a nice guy, but it
had,
bleeds
like,
into
one-
his musicals.
He had one scandal where they did a couple shows. I think they did 2 extra like small things at the same set that they did the Trail of Oregon on, and I don't remember what this was. It was some kind of like summer series they did. Like I don't know what it was, but he wrote and like hosted one of those, and I think he made some kind of pedophile joke that made people upset. And I don't know what the joke was, because if I did watch this thing, I only watched it once just to like see what it was. But I think ever since that, even though I don't even know what the joke was or whatever, I just don't trust him as a person. Like
That's
he
valid.
freaks me out. And whenever they're live, they often do live streams to raise money for their Kickstarters to put on the shows that they're gonna give to everyone. Like, he just gives me bad vibes. I don't like him.
Interesting. Okay.
He just seems a little crazed. Like, genuinely, like a little crazed behind the eyes. And it just disturbs me. So I don't like A Trail to Oregon, because he wrote it.
Gotta stand on your beliefs, I guess.
Yeah. And, we're sorry, Jeff. As long as you're a good guy. If you're not a good guy, then we're not sorry.
And when I say that, I don't mean I don't like it just because he wrote it. I'm saying that
His
I can
vibe
tell
leads
his
into it.
vibe had bled into the show, and I was like, why don't I like this show? And it's like, oh, he wrote it. That's why. Like, I don't like it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Who knows what they could be here for? What do they expect us to do? But shout, blank, blank, blank.
Whore. Oh. More than one word.
3.
3 words.
I don't know this.
Wait,
I think it's from Starship.
say it again.
Oh, okay.
Who knows what they could be here for? But what do they expect us to do? But shout, blank, blank, blank.
Open the doors.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Oh, that's very
Hey,
compliment.
could have been like that.
Close the doors. I don't know. Something with doors.
I have no idea. Like, I don't know. I'm assuming the bugs
you can
are
say
saying
close the
this.
doors, and I'll say open the
I
doors.
think it's close the doors.
I think it's open the doors.
What do they expect us to do? But shout, what the bug?
What the bug?
That does not rhyme.
Oh, but it's kind of awesome.
That is so good.
Okay,
What
okay.
the
I know.
bug?
I feel like Marlene's gonna get this one, and Claire will not.
Okay.
Wow, what a big change from all the rest.
Say my name in these parts, and you'll get a vacant stare until you mention blank or blank blank.
Until you mention my clothes, my look, my hair.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Say my name in these parts.
Tigers or spotted underwear?
Yep.
Okay. I can't remember if it was a different word than spotted.
Tigers, spotted underwear. That's
What
from
is that?
Twisted.
Twisted?
Which is
Twisted is my second favorite musical that they've ever done.
What's your first? The guy who did
Now,
the musicals.
I am sorry to Starkid Productions in a sense where I am like, your parodies are great. And it kind of like trumps the original stuff that you make sometimes. But Twisted is their Wicked of Aladdin.
Mm.
Where it's
Twisted
told,
is the Wicked of Aladdin.
Of course.
it's told from the perspective of Jafar, and it's like, what if Jafar was actually the good guy, and like all this and whatever. It's very
Wait,
funny,
is there
it's
like a
very
popular
cool.
sound from that? Because I feel like
think
I've seen
so.
like a clip of it.
I don't know.
No.
I'm not sure. I'm not
I'll
sure what
never
that
know.
would be.
I'll never know.
But it's great. It is lyrically like the most impressive they've ever been.
Really?
It's really beautiful. Like, cause they write him to be like a very intelligent, like wise, like head on his shoulders man. So like the lyrics that come out of that are just like so wonderful. And they make a lot of Disney references that you understand if you are a nerd.
I was
who are
gonna
like,
say,
oh, I know all of this like random shit
I
that
think
they're referencing right now.
it is really interesting to be like, I prefer your like parodies to your original stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like that's actually such a common kind of idea or like belief. Because there's some content creators that I watch where I'm like, I don't think you're funny. But then they're like, every blank movie ever. And I'm like, you are killing it.
You're crushing.
Yeah, and I feel like it's so
The
easy.
paint of it all.
In the paint of it. And I feel like it's because like you already know that thing. So like you already know Disney. You already know Aladdin.
Yeah.
So when you're watching it, you're like, oh, you feel smarter because you're like, I'm getting these references. And you're also like, there's like nostalgia to it as well.
Well, also as a comedian, you don't have to lay groundwork.
Yes.
Yes, I do think they're really good at being funny and like taking concepts and twisting them, but that doesn't always
Twister.
But that doesn't always like lend itself to like I'm good at building this initial foundation.
Which is
I
why
do think they
there's
have
like an
gotten
hour and
better
a
at
half
that.
of exposition in Nurdy Prudes in the Sky.
I do think they have gotten better at that. Like I do think The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals is their best show, and that was completely original. And you know, I think that some of their original stuff is good. I think Firebringer is good. But I think like
The parodies are just next level.
It's easier to do.
I think they just make like really good jokes
Yeah.
out of them and like take the story in different ways. They're good at like taking one concept and being like, what if we did it this way? But yeah, I think they're really good all around, but Twisted is my like that's my bias.
That's my bias.
That's my baby.
Who's your Starkid bias?
But yeah, anyways, there's like an evil like prince from a different land, from a rival land, and they call him like that he is from the land of Pixar.
That's funny.
So he makes a lot of references.
That's
to,
quite
like,
funny to me.
Like, so it's like about Disney trying to take over Pixar, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like that rivalry. And there's one. Well, I don't want to say anything in case you've taken a lyric or something.
No. I have my last one, and it's from Nurdy Prudes and Style.
Oh, okay, awesome. There's a song in Twisted called "Take Off Your Clothes," and it's such a good song. But it's excellent only if you know everything that they're referencing. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is incredible because it's called "Take Off Your Clothes" because there was a conspiracy that in Aladdin he whispers in one scene, good girls, take off your clothes. And
what scene?
Which is
when?
It's not true. It's the scene where he first appears on her at her window and is like, take a ride with me on this carpet.
Yeah, like why on earth would that ever be in the movie?
Why would that be there? Which when I was a kid, I was like, whoa, like this is real, and like they send like, crazy creepy messages in their stuff.
Oh,
but
yeah.
now that I'm an adult, I'm like, this is
Why would
crazy.
they?
You know, they spelled sex in the stars in Lion King.
Yeah, exactly. And that's all the stuff that they're referencing in this song is like that, the SFX in the air with the Lion King.
Yeah.
There's
They reference the Ariel poster.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they reference the aerial cover, and then also this scene where Eric and Veronica are getting married, and the priest looks like he has a boner, but it's like, no, those are just his knees that they animated.
Yeah.
And yeah, so they take like a bunch of stuff like that, and it was just like, oh my gosh, like that's so funny.
That's really cool. And that lends into just you
and
feel smart, and you're like, oh, wow.
They use it to build like his character. In a way where like, oh, he like Aladdin is just a creep who wants to get into Jasmine's pants, and it's like, hey, like, you know, like we're gonna have such a good ride on this like carpet. and also you should take off your clothes. And also you want to do me right now.
Yeah.
I said, look at the stars, baby. It's so good.
Alright, this might be one I can get.
39, I lose my hair under careful chemo treatment. And I was not unhappy about...
The attention, how many words?
4.
No, I'm already impressed that you got the attention.
The attention it garnered, like...
Oh,
Okay.
that's like so close. Like, yeah, I understand.
And Marlene?
The attention I ensnared.
Correct! Alright, I think we have a winner over here.
Me! I got all of them right.
Judge me.
That line.
Working for you, fucking her. I'm disappointed.
One of my favorite lines, I will say, as I loved that song. I thought it was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Felt like I didn't really need it in the music. Like, part of the reason it was
No, but I think it's
2.5 hours.
Great.
Agree. I
It's
think
a
it was really
great
good.
song.
I agree.
And it's important for Ruth.
True.
To give Ruth something.
But if we're cutting down this 2.5 hour musical.
Oh yeah, it's one of the ones we got to
However, those last lines when it's like the
just
neighbor
dance.
borrowed my tap shoes.
It's so
It didn't
good.
bother, like, darn
It's
my
my getting tapped.
I want to perform that
I
song
used
like
to dance.
as a real song.
Yeah.
Like I think it completely works like as
It
a song
does.
from a different musical. Like
It's
it's
so
so good.
Yeah,
Uh,
I agree. Well,
Yeah, we're about an hour
Yeah.
in. So,
any
Wait,
final?
I know you only have about half of what you want to say,
Hang
Zach.
on, wait. Well, they also made a parody. They made a Star Wars parody that I've never cared about because I don't know anything about Star
Wait.
Wars.
I
But
love Star Wars.
If you're curious about that,
What's it called?
you can watch that. It's called Annie,
Oh, like Anakin.
as in Anakin.
I got it,
Do you wanna
Marlene. Thank
talk
you.
about Tin Can Bros before we...
So Tin Can Bros is
Pick your favorite
Peter.
thing that you want to talk about.
is Peter, Corey Lubowich, who is a friend of Starkid, who I don't think has ever like actually been in a Starkid. Like I'm trying to remember if like maybe he appeared in Annie once or something. Like I don't think he's actually ever been in a show, but he has directed stuff for Starkid. Like I think he was a director on Black Friday, and Brian Rosenthal, who again only appeared in their like earlier stuff. So he was like.
Oh, I was like, why do I know that name? It's one of the
I think
married
he's like
ones. Right?
only been in a very Potter musical. No. Brian, they have multiple. That's the other thing about Starkid is lovely. They have multiple Joes. They have multiple Brians.
Oh,
They
gosh.
have multiple Jamies. It's crazy. But
Why do I
anywho,
know that name? Brian Rosenthal? It doesn't matter.
Probably just because I mentioned him because I like it.
Okay, that would make sense.
But yeah, so those three guys, they have their own like a company, and they have made a Scooby-Doo parody,
Which is fine.
which they've done
Okay.
and they've done a couple works off of that. Like they've expanded upon that work. They've never expanded upon Spies Are Forever, which is both the first production and the best production they've
good.
ever done.
What?
No,
what
it's
It's crazy. They
You should
hit the
never
nail on the
watch
head
both.
immediately, and then like have never made anything as good as that.
It is crazy though that nobody's ever like, this is exactly like Golden. Like obviously it's parodying GoldenEye. Like
Gold.
beat for
Mm-hmm.
GoldenEye, the James Bond movie.
Yeah,
I
Bond
watched
movie.
it and I was like, oh my god, this is Spies Are Forever. Like I thought they were just doing a general parody of Bond stuff, and maybe they somewhat are. But a lot of the things about like, I'm your friend who you left behind is directly from GoldenEye.
Wait, so
It's crazy.
Spies Are Forever is like a James Bond parody. Is it a musical or just a play?
Yes, both.
Yeah, it's not a James Bond parody. I think like it's I guess it is a James Bond
Well,
parody.
Jamie would
I
beg
see
to
it as,
differ.
I see it as a it's like it's I'm just saying it works as like an all around
Yes.
like
Of course, yeah,
it's an
yeah.
all around spy parody, but their main character is a parody of James Bond.
Gotcha.
I'd honestly say that it's more the plot is a parody of James Bond, but Kurt Mega, I wouldn't actually say is very James Bond-like. It's just crazy, the plot, watch GoldenEye.
The
You'll
plot
see.
is just
the
so
plot
similar.
Is GoldenEye.
Okay.
But,
Do you want to talk?
well, it's my podcast too!
Yeah.
Anyways,
Stop fighting.
I really love that musical, and I ship the ex-lovers. It's gay Kurt and Owen are confirmed to be like ex-lovers by the end of it, and Owen is like torturing Kurt under a disguised like man, like he's wearing the face of someone else, just because Kurt killed him at the start, like by accident. He was like careless on the field, which resulted in Owen's almost death. So he was like, "Okay,
have you learned your lesson now?"
Hell.
Are people from Starkid also in that, or is it like completely new cast?
Yeah, it's Joey Richter plays Owen, right?
Which one's
Yes, Peter.
Peter.
He
Thank
plays
you.
Owen. Joe is also a Starkid person, and Kurt. But Kurt started as like a Tin Can Bros person, and is only like now he's new to this actual Starkid world. But I'd say it's half. Well, no, yeah, I'd say it's only the female characters are not the female actors in that show, other than Lauren, are Tin Can Bros specific.
Okay.
However,
Lord.
the girl who plays Tatiana, she was an understudy for Lauren, I think, in The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals. They did a reboot of it, which I'm saying they are chasing that success. Like, they cannot do anything as good as The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, and now they're putting on a reboot, which I totally accept. I'm like, yes, this is what the people want to see. Now that you have money, do The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals again.
Good. Yeah.
So yeah, they redid that, and it's not on YouTube yet, but they already have done like digital ticket and whatever. Like they've all wrapped up on that.
Okay.
But she, who's Tin Can Bros actor, was an understudy in that new production of
Gotcha.
Didn't Like Musicals.
I have one final thing I want us to do, and I'll cut most of this part out, but I found a Which Nurdy Prudes Must Die Character Are You quiz, and we're all going to take it. And in case anyone at home wants to do the quiz as well, we're doing Which NPMD Character Are You on quotev.com, in case you were wondering.
Quotev.org.
Yeah. .edu.
Okay.
Wow!
So, Marlene just got which character?
I got Richie.
I did too.
Wow!
I got Ruth.
You got Ruth!
Which I'm not upset by.
I was gonna say, like, I don't know how accurate this quiz is at all, but that's beautiful.
Wait, I want to see, let's look at the data. What are people getting?
Oh, result total. I was like,
so
only
you could have
4.
gotten any of these. It randomly gave you one of these.
Oh, wow. See how split I am? I was going to say, I mean...
You're definitely not Grace. I would say I would say you're probably Steph.
Yeah.
I would say you're Steph. Jamie,
I'm not upset with
I think
Ruth.
Ruth
I'm
is
okay
actually
with
so, and I think I am Richie.
as long as you say you're Richie, I'll say I'm Ruth.
Yeah, I agree to that. Wow. Well, we gotta do the usual, which is, what movie did we watch this week that we enjoyed?
Yes. Let me look through Marlene, you can
Marlene,
answer
have you
first.
seen any movies this week? Or, and you know what? What's like a recent movie you've seen that you thought was good? Or bad? Do you know what a movie is?
I saw The Great Muppet Caper.
We loved
and I fell asleep before it ended, but I was loving it while I was alive.
Yeah. It was very good.
Okay.
We watched Sonic 3.
All 3 Sonic movies.
Perfect. Sonic 3 is the perfect movie.
They keep getting better each time.
Yes. Sonic 3 is the perfect movie.
Super hyped for number 4.
We also watched Asteroid City, which was we watched Asteroid City and Sonic 3 in the same day, so 2 perfect 10 out of 10 movies.
5-star movies. Like, honestly, like, dream back-to-back screening.
Yeah,
I
Asteroid
would do
City,
it again.
Wes Anderson, by the way. That's like a very good Wes Anderson movie. And then Sonic 3. Equally
No
enjoyed
idea
both
who
of
the
them.
director for that one is.
No, couldn't care less. But Ben Schwartz voices Sonic, and that's all I
And that's
need to know.
all we care about.
Yeah.
Alright.
I agree. I'm piggybacking off of both of those. They were very good.
I also
Highly
watched
recommend.
Network. Network was good. I don't know. Have you seen Network?
Nope. Thank you guys so much for watching / listening.
Wait, you say it at the same time too. We'll all
Okay,
three do
3,
an outro.
2, 1. Thank you so much for watching and listening.
If you want to.
I hope that they have me back. I can't wait to see you
We
guys
will definitely
again.
have you back, Marlene. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to like and subscribe. Drop a hot com in the comments. And check out our other videos.
Yeah, drop a .com in the comments. Just do any website you want to see.
Yeah, any URLs, we'd love to see them in the comments below. Thank you guys.
Bye. Okay, that's it.
Yay, that was so fun. How long did we go for?
Hour 10.
Oh, hell yeah, that's perfect. Oh, Marlene, I genuinely want you to just make a slideshow and explain everything to me from now on.
It's so, like... I love the company.
Is it this big rec button?
Yes.